Aditya is a student in grade 9, and today he has chosen to talk to you about his adversities with and solutions to combating anxiety in a speech titled Fearless. He aims to connect with you all in the audience through sharing his personal struggles with the matter, and hopes that through this he can offer both empathy and a helping hand to those of us facing the same problems as him. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Aditya as he comes onto the stage.
Hi everyone, pleasure meeting you all. My name is Aditya Tandon, and today I'll be speaking about my adversities and solutions to combating anxiety. Before I start, I'd like to take a second to thank you all for coming to this event, and also mention that I feel extremely privileged and grateful to be given this opportunity to speak in front of all of you. Alright, anxiety, the antagonist of my story. It's funny, even being here today in front of all you people, knowing that I've rehearsed this speech countless times, how that feeling of anxiousness is still trying to make me feel both afraid and worried. Anxiety has always been a mysterious feeling my whole life, whether it's a common assessment or a sports match. Anxiety never fails to make me feel incapable. Ever since day one, my parents have supported me and told me it's just a test. Nevertheless, every single time after studying immensely, I came back in tears with an embarrassing grade. Sleepless nights I've experienced not understanding what I've done wrong left me spiraling on unnerving thoughts. This affected my performance in various spheres of my life, such as academics, sports, extracurriculars, and etc. To someone like me who's overly ambitious and competitive, this shattered my confidence. I worked extremely hard to prove my worth and capabilities, but at the time of performance, I panicked. This is why I'm here today, to share these generic yet painful adversities that I faced, so I can prove to you that you aren't alone, and always there'll be someone to guide you through this hollow darkness. Sadly for me, there was no one, and this made me feel even more scared. There was no light to end my darkness, but just misery pouring from my alarming thoughts that just never seemed to stop. I got frustrated, frightened, petrified, not knowing what to do next. Standing there worthless, complaining that my friends were out enjoying whilst I was sulking. Why? I asked. No, why? Why am I here? Why am I not there? I deserve to be there. These types of unpredictable outbursts led to uncomfortable thoughts. Thoughts that I thought I would never appeal to became considerable. Slowly yet surely, the relationship with my loved ones also started to get impacted. And then I knew I wasn't the only one being affected by this disease. I vividly remember one such episode when I approached my dad and unintentionally lashed out. Him being a doctor could understand the side effects of anxiety, and without hesitating or getting mad, he spoke to me gently, in a calming whisper, to help me address my issues. Through my dad's guidance, I learned various techniques that may have seemed small at start, but had a profound impact. Embracing your fears, staying focused, and maintaining composure were among the valuable lessons I acquired. The EFC procedure, as I refer to it as. Well, you might be thinking, hey yo, that's easy. But honestly, let me tell you right now, that was probably the hardest struggle that I had to deal with my whole life. It was absurd, annoying, and most of all, unimaginably scary. Why scary, you may ask? But once you keep failing like I did, hoping for a miracle to just turn your life around, it didn't come so easily, and hence, it made you doubt yourself. It made you procrastinate, complacent, and worse yet, it made you question on what's the point of even trying, when in return, all you get is both sadness and regret. Is that fair? Let me ask you. Is that fair? No, that isn't fair, but I had to deal with that. I had to deal with the constant disappointment that my parents faced. I had to deal with my sadness. I had to deal with this ongoing, frightening emotion of anxiety. The first letter, E, in this method, stands for embracing your fears. To acknowledge anxiety is not a weakness, but a testament to our humanity. It arises from the complexities of our minds, the uncertainties of our lives, and the pressures we face daily. It doesn't discriminate, but it touches the lives of people from all walks, regardless of age, gender, or social status. Once you're able to embrace your fears, you get the courage to face and fight your fears head on. Fear is just another emotion. What is important is that we're able to handle and deal with the situation when one is presented to us. Embracing your fears gives you the strength and resilience you need to tackle this issue with positivity instead of weakness. The second letter, F, stands for staying focused. The second lesson I honed through my dad's guidance was the ability to stay focused during stressful and unnerving situations. This helped me not only concentrate better on my academics, but also my sport. This technique was extremely beneficial as it helped me not deviate on thoughts not related to the current situation, and also helped me be one step closer on solving this issue of anxiety. Lastly, the letter C. My favorite tool to combat any difficult or demanding situation presented to me is to stay calm and composed. Before I dwell more to explain this technique, I would like to present you with an anecdote. Out of all the exams I've taken, I evidently remember my final year grade 8 maths exam. It was a crucial one, as it helped me, as the score determined, would realize whether I qualified for the advanced maths curriculum. I sat down every day for a whole month, reciting the same formulas and practicing the whole syllabus continuously and rigorously. I worked strenuously, diligently, and any other virtue to represent one's dedication. This effort was not only to make my parents proud, but to more importantly, prove to myself that this time I was going to come on top against my antagonists. Nevertheless, as much as I wanted to prove to myself, as much as I wanted to score high, as much as I wanted to make my loved ones proud, anxiety did not show any remorse. Instead, it fought back with its demeaning nature. With anxiety, I learned various techniques, as I already stated, embracing your fears, maintaining composure, and etc. But however, unfortunately, on the exam day, as I entered the exam room, I started to feel that very same emotion we've been talking about, anxiety. And it didn't stop there. With anxiousness also came the fear of failure and other nerve-wracking thoughts that had engulfed me as if I were a puny, worthless insect. My heart raced like a frantic drumbeat, its rapid tempo echoing through my relentless mind. My breath felt shallow, as if my lungs were constricted by invisible chains. An unsettling knot of unease churned at the pit of my stomach, twisting and turning with relentless determination. I thought of approaching the head of maths and informing him I was unwell or any other excuse to get out of this madness, but no. I knew if I walked out today, anxiety would forever have its power and control over me. This thought terrified me, and then I knew I could never be a slave to my own emotions. With immense courage and determination, I completed the paper and also managed to achieve advanced maths. Now, as I approach the end of my speech, I would like to remind all of you to not allow such a small emotion such as anxiety to govern our lives, affect our relations, and determine our future. Let us extend a helping hand, lend a listening ear, and offer our kindness. To conclude, I'd like to state that every cloud has a silver lining. And if my experiences can help someone like you not feel the same way, or to know that there is hope, then it's worth every second of whatever comes with it. Let us stand united against anxiety. Let us embark on this journey together, lifting each other up and demonstrating that there is hope beyond darkness. Thank you very much.